What's the best that I can get from a bulldog?
Anyway, I actually have tried this challenge before, but I've just never completed it. It takes forever, and you really are relying on other people for this challenge and hoping that they will help you. And now I'm just doing my little text thing, so people won't just decline straight away if they see a bullfrog. And actually a lot of people did decline, which is really sad, but I sped it all up for you. So no one was replying to my text that I sent, so I sent a trade out for someone else. Then I had a little nosy at her profile to try and see what she has and what to expect from the trade. But I was so excited. I've never actually had a blue jay before in my inventory, and they are so cute. So I was actually really excited, and I thought this challenge would go so fast because I've already got a really good trade. But then I traded this other person, and they sadly declined. They did not put anything in. And then I thought my trades were off, so I had a little check. But then this person traded me, as you'll see here. And yeah, it didn't. I'm also not going to go too much into this. I cut it. They were trying to offer for other pets, but I was doing a challenge, so I did not partake in that trade. But then I offered my blue jay, and I was like really desperate for a trade at this point because I really wanted this challenge to work, because it never has. I was literally so excited at this point. I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to give me a legendary. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, really? And I didn't know if she was actually going to, because she took ages. And then I accepted. And there was 2 people watching that trade. And then I felt the pressure was on. And then she declined. And I was like, come on, please. I'm getting really desperate at this point. And I know that challenge hasn't even been going on long. But actually, I sped this up for you. So it went a lot longer than it looks. And the pain was real. And then my text kept glitching and kept tagging up, which was really frustrating. And then I traded this other person, but they declined. They weren't putting in any pets for it. Then I was viewing trades at this point. And then I realised I already traded this person. And then they asked for a free pet. So I declined because I am doing a challenge at the moment. And then I had to find someone that I hadn't already traded. And it was really hard. But I didn't think I traded this person before. And I offered my blue jay. And I was really hoping that she'd put something in. And then I don't offer. So I was like, fair enough. I wouldn't if I was in her position. Then I was kind of losing all hope for this challenge. I traded a couple more people. And I really didn't know if this was going to look. I was having nosies at everyone's profiles because... And then she offered a blue ringed octopus, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And then she accepted, and it's ultra rare. And I was like, thank you so much. So shout out to her because, oh my gosh. And then this person was offering, but I was kind of aiming for ultra rare or higher. And I know she put a robot in, but I don't think I'd get much for the robot. Do you think I should do a challenge where I just accept every trade? I feel like that would put me in a very bad position. She didn't have an offer for that. Luckily, a lot more people were joining at this point, so I had more options for people to trade. And also I had a new pet, so I started trading the people that I've already traded that declined. Then she had a brown bear, and I was like really hoping that they'd trade and they'd accept. I had a little look at their dream pets, and I was praying, and she said, I've got no legendaries. And I was like, that's fine, any pet, ultra rare's good. And she was like, I've only got these. And I was like, that's cool, they're really good pets. And then she was like, sorry, I don't want to downgrade you. And I was like, oh, I would have been happy with that trade, but it's fine. Or anything from that trade, because billy goats are so cute. Then I was trying to trade this other person. Little communication. And then she said, no, but I hope you reached your goal, which was really nice of her. And honestly, I get it. Some people don't want to trade, and that's completely fine. Because if you're trying to grow your inventory, it's quite hard as well to do that and trade away items. And then I'm trading a bunch more people. But this is where it started tagging a lot, and it was really frustrating. So then I had to quickly type it up, hoping that she wouldn't decline. But then it just kept tagging, and I was kind of losing it. So I paused, and then I had to do another chat because it kept doing wrong. And then I traded this person, but then I realised she was in the trade. So I had a little look, and I was like, this person's going to get scammed. So, and then I looked at their profile, and I was like, I'm not amused by this. I've seen this a million times before. And there was a crowd of people like, no, don't, stop. And I took matters into my own hand and said, no, don't do it. Like, being scammed is horrible. And then she declined, and I was so happy for her because it's so easy to get scammed. Like, so easy. Then I traded this other person and put my text in because it decided not to tag anymore. And then I saw my dream pet. My favourite pet in real life, an elephant. I had an elephant before, but then I got hacked and it was really sad, and that was literally my dream pet. But then I realised you had to pay Robux, so I'm probably going to save for that. But yeah, and then I tried to start trading again, but I traded everyone and no one wanted to. I think I had enough with this server, to be honest. No one would offer anymore, so I had to take matters into my own hands. I kept trying to trade. This is the last couple of trades I did on this server, and then I moved to a bigger server. Yeah, and then, sorry, I've already traded her, I thought, because her username looks so familiar. And then they replied, no, you haven't traded me before. And I was like, oh, sorry. So I sent my text, but I was like really sure that I have traded her. But apparently I didn't. So I had a little nosy. She was put in a silly duck, and I would have definitely accepted. I love silly ducks. And if you see in the little left hand bottom corner, they were confronting the scammer. So yeah, guys, careful, because people do scam. And then she put in 4 Perseian cats, but I already have 4, and I don't think I'd get much of a trade out of that. So I joined onto this massive server. This did take a while, I'm not gonna lie. I just got a text, so that's why it's blurred out at the top. And then she added a robot, but like I said before, I'm not really going to do much with a robot because I don't think I'll get offered that much. Like, I don't think I'll get to a legendary. And then she offered me this, and I've never seen that before, and at this point I was desperate. I wanted to get rid of the current pet I had, so I was like, you know what, why not? Let's do it. And then I had to go around and trade people. As you can see, this is a very rich server, and it was very, very, very chaotic. I'm struggling to speak at this point. And I was going through everything and hoping that someone would do it. I kind of knew no one would accept this bit for a crocodile, but they actually started putting something else in, and I had hope. When I saw those 3 dots, I had hope. But then she said she'd give it me for free, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I tried to say shout out, but there was too many numbers, so it tagged out. So shout out to lol and then a bunch of numbers. There will be many shout outs at the end. Then she had a neon fly ride octopus. Oh my gosh, I knew she wouldn't offer for this, but I had to go anyway because I'm a hopeful person. And then she put in a skeleton, and I knew she'd decline straight away, which she did, which was sad, but it's fine. This went on for a little while, and then this person put in loads of pets, and I was like, oh my gosh. Then she put in a toucan, then she put in an ancient dragon, and I was like, really? And I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way. This is the end of the challenge. But I didn't realise, I didn't read her text at this point. Oh wait, sorry, I thought you were going to give me a parrot, which I never mentioned a parrot, I don't think. But maybe I did. But then she said, I'll give you a free legendary shawl. And I was like, what? I was like, thank you so much. And then she said, you can get quite a lot from it. And I was gobsmacked. Like, shout out goes to Eva. That just helped me so much with this challenge. And I definitely wouldn't have got what I got in the end if I didn't have the witch's caravan or cabin. I can't remember what it's called. I'm so bad with remembering names. Then I traded this other person, added the 3 things I got as well. But I knew this was not going to be a trade that would get me a legendary. But that's fine. But she did have quite a lot of cool stuff. I said, really? Just like ask. But I don't think she was going to accept anyway. She said, can I give you something for free? And I said, of course, but you really don't have to. And then she was adding things in. And that was already enough. Like, I feel really guilty sometimes for accepting things for free, but it's so nice when people do. And then she put in these really nice stickers, and I love the kiwi stickers. They're so cute. And I love the little dinosaur one as well. So that is, I definitely like that. And then she got me a free gift as well, which I need to open now actually. But, oh, I'm so thankful. Then I've traded a couple more people, and I'm getting a bit fed up at this point of the challenge. So many people were giving me free things, and it was so nice of them. So I traded this person. She said she'll see if she has anything to offer, but I was definitely getting tired. And then she added a gold lunar tiger and a woodland egg. And then she accepted, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've just completed the challenge. I've actually completed it. And I was so happy. I didn't know what to say, so I did a little show of the final pets I've got. Claimed the little thing I've got. And I was so happy. Look, gold lunar tiger. And then a woodland. I was so happy about the woodland egg. I'm not even going to lie. I was so excited. And then I was going to have a look at my trades so I can say thank you to all these people. But I'm going to do the thank yous now. Thank you so much for the octopus, and thank you for my first trade in this challenge. Thank you so much for my last trade in this challenge. I was getting so fed up. And then thank you to all the free gifts that people gave me. I really do appreciate it. And kind acts do not go unnoticed. So thank you very much. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.